All right, I said you guys are going to follow us along on our FPIES journey. That means 100%, which means that now, after posting about Ty being on gut rest for 24 hours and how we were going to make sure that his body could heal and he was just going to have breast milk, I caught him eating dog food. So he snuck in the bathroom when I thought he was playing in the playroom with his brother and was eating the tiny pellets of our dog's food. Luckily, they're really small, so they're not a choking hazard. However, I now have to check the dog food bag to see if there are allergens. And I said that you guys would follow us along this journey, and I meant it. So you guys get to check the dog food bag with me. So this is the dog food that we buy. We get NutriMax. We have a Chihuahua mix. She's just a little mutt. She's her name's Harley. She is 16 years old, and she's a really great dog. She's just super sweet, and we really love her. I did buy grain-free dog food on purpose because of Ty's food allergies and because he has tried to eat the dog food before. I just really thought that he wasn't going to get back in there, but I was wrong, and I know I'm not the first parent that has had their baby eat dog food. It's just that since our baby has FPIES, we just have to be really careful about what he consumes. So I know that there's no corn, wheat, or soy, no added artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives. A lot of times artificial flavors and colors can be soy-based, so I checked for that. And I'm pretty sure there's no rice in this either, because that was one of the things that we checked for. So let me take a look at this ingredient list. From what I'm seeing right now, there's nothing on this ingredient list that Ty has definitely reacted to. So that means hopefully he won't have a reaction. We will monitor him for the next 2 to 4 hours just to see if he starts to vomit. Of course, if anything starts to get really intense, we'll go into our emergency plan. But for now, it looks like there is nothing in this dog food that we know for sure will trigger him. But there are a lot of things in this dog food that he has never had before. So stay tuned, and I will update as things change. Good morning. We are up and out of the house. We just got some Starbucks, and we are on our way to Max, our 2.5-year-old's speech therapy evaluation. He tends to run his words together and not know how to slow down, so we're just going to have that checked out just to see if he needs any speech therapy. He has a really big vocabulary, so we're not really worried about that, and he doesn't seem to have any delays, but we just want to make sure that he is able to communicate with us so that he doesn't get so frustrated. But I just wanted to follow up on kind of a part 2 of the dog food incident last night. Ty never vomited. He did really well, I guess, as well as you can do eating dog food, and didn't seem to have any what they would call an acute reaction, which would be just the vomiting, diarrhea, needs immediate care or medication to stop the vomiting. He didn't have that kind of reaction. However, during the night, he was up almost all night with really bad gas, refluxing, burping, wanting to nurse because he didn't feel good. And so we had kind of a rough night with him. All in all, he seems to be himself this morning. He got up and nursed like normal, and now he's in the back seat just talking away, just being his typical happy self. So I will keep updating if anything changes, but as of right now, I think that, you know, either the leftover quinoa from 2 nights ago or the dog food just gave him really bad gas, but I don't think he's gonna have any vomiting or anything really severe. So hopefully I can keep him out of the dog food. If anybody has any ideas for how to keep little kids who are mobile out of dog food, I would love tips. You can comment down below, and I will definitely be visiting some of those ideas. Hey guys, just stopping in to finish up our video for the day. Just as a little update on Max's speech therapy, who is hanging out with me right now. He did great in his evaluation and was found to not need speech therapy. they basically told us that his vocabulary is so large that developmentally his mouth is just not ready to make the sentences that he knows he can make. So that's why it sounds like sometimes he's jumbling up his sentences or talking too fast. But the speech therapist was confident that in the next 6 months to a year, everything will kind of catch up and line out, and he will be happily communicating with us with a lot less confusion. Ty is doing well. He's napping right now, but he has been happy and silly and playful all day, just like he normally is. So I'm pretty sure that he is over his reaction from quinoa 2 nights ago and dog food last night. So hopefully he will just be on his way to healing that little belly so that he can stay happy, and we can maybe try a new food in the next couple of days. But for now, we're just going to keep him with stuff that we know doesn't bother him. And we also got a phone call today from the new allergist that we're going to be going to see at Vanderbilt. And Ty has his appointment on December 15th. And I really hope that by December 15th, when we go to that appointment in Nashville, we will have a actual camera instead of my phone, and be a little bit better at this, maybe have a little bit more practice under our belt for filming these videos, because I'd love to take you guys along and show you guys what one of our trips to Vanderbilt and Nashville looks like and how that works for our family. All in all, I just really appreciate the people who have viewed this video and who have shared it. Feel free to share our channel with anyone you know that has a child with food allergies, or that may find some information from us, or just encouragement from us that they're not alone. We will be uploading videos here just so that there's no confusion. We will be talking about FPIES a lot, but we'll also be talking about things like, Max's speech evaluation today, and what our family holiday traditions are going to look like with that season coming up, and the boys' birthdays and things like that. So we'll be just sharing our lives here on this channel, and we hope in a few years to be able to look back and be really proud of where we've come and what we've learned, and hopefully this channel can make somebody feel a little bit less alone if they're dealing with a food allergy disorder as well. So feel free to click subscribe, follow along, and we'll talk to you soon.